America, welcome to Thread Knowledge. I'm going to try to keep it quick and simple. We need to start encouraging our governors. We need to start encouraging our governors, America, because they've been on the front line with the medical personnel demanding and writing disaster declarations, and they've gone unanswered. And they've been ignored. Again, America, that's not right. As of today, we are up to 100,000 COVID-19 infections. Up to what? Probably 4,000 or 5,000 deaths. They're fluctuating up and up and up. No, there's no testing in Massachusetts. It's only for critical people that meet the qualifications. That is why I'm also speaking. I want you to hear this. I'm saying encouraging your governors to unite across this country as a government in place order something and start demanding that people that are very financially well off in our states across the country start forking over something to stabilize our fucking state. Our country. You think that your federal government stimulus package? No. Read it. Boeing Airlines. Trump's casinos. Trump's tower. Trump's hotels. Trump's condos. Trump's fucking golf courses. And etc. All political, basically a political wish list. Okay? And we're going to give John Q. Taxpayer a couple $100 to go pay his car insurance. Maybe a half a load of groceries for a family of 4. Since way before COVID-19, they took away the food stamps to working class individuals. Just thought I'd throw it out there. And you're hoping and praying your governors can get that. No, back them up. Because we need to unite against the federal government as of tonight, tomorrow, whatever. Why? Because they're not doing fucking anything. But James, they have to... No, listen, they got everything they need in Washington. Spare ventilators. All the COVID-19 testing for them and their Republican states. The gun-toting, Jim Crow-loving, Robert E. Lee thinking motherfuckers, you Christian conservative motherfuckers are good to go. Not John Q. Taxpayer. Not Mr. Maintenance Man. Not the backyard mechanic. Not the fucking supermarket motherfucker, the grocery bagger, not the cashier, not the fucking pizza person, not the burger flipper, not the working man that couldn't get into a unionized job, basically, is what the fuck I'm trying to say. And I don't give a shit what you say, because here's why. We got rates going up. We got stock experts saying freeze the economy, let the people consume what they need, the necessities, the gas, whatever. The money goes into the stock market as it's frozen. It turns back on. Dow and NASDAQ level out. Takes a while, but it'll level out. Because that's, how are we going to have consumers and business and economy if we're all going to die? Think about that, America. We may not all die, but most of us will be something, and the economy will just drop. There'll be no way to get it back above water. Going back to work by April in Easter, America, I swear to God, if you go back to work, I'm going to laugh at you. Here's why. The numbers are way too high to sacrifice. So, in the meantime, while we're doing what we got to do, listen to your governors with the stay-at-home orders or the shelter orders. America, back them up. We have to back them up by any means necessary and encourage that we, all of them, unite. Request some civilians if they don't have certain departments that would, basically emulate an entire government. That would be long enough to get a civilian of economic intelligence, a civilian of negotiation, a civilian of intelligence, leadership, organization, and the states will balance ourselves out. But in order to do that, we need to start backing up our governors now. Where did I get this information? It's just by not only watching national broadcasting, but going through a lot of the governors' statements and journal entries of news broadcasting corporations. The journalists take what they write down. And if you're watching what these governors are saying, it's all the same thing. It's money. It's the lack of supplies. It's the lack of cooperation. Some places in the states that they have these shelter orders and aren't complying. It's the same information. all the way around. So if we encourage our governors to start uniting and getting the people financially well off, like we saw today on Channel 7 and this morning on the Today Show with Hoda and Kathy Lee Gifford, she broke down crying because a football player donated $1 million to the country for this stupid epidemic in which a fourth grade educated fucking baby toddler president couldn't do. So that's one of the examples that I'm trying to say. So again, I asked to end the video to not take up too much of America's time. I'm asking YouTube to play it all the way through. This is accurate information, and I'm asking everybody viewing this, you can go get the information yourself. It's right there for everyone to see. I am suggesting this now because, like, a lot of the experts, the Harvard medical experts, the CDC, on and on and on. It's getting later and later and later. We're all going to the federal government and they're just pushing it back, pushing it back. The disaster declarations aren't being met. That's why. Number one, they're well off. Number two, they have access to the best medical care in the country, their fucking government. And number three, there is a possibility that they just might not care. So I want everybody that sees this video, please share it for your family. Share it for your state. Share it for your communities. I don't give a damn what you do with it. And to the national broadcasting companies and corporations in which air mainstream media, take this video. Feel free to share it. I don't give a fuck. Because we need to get something done in this country, America. So again, follow the orders. It's hard. I know. I have a 4-year-old toddler, America. It's hard. Because it's life. And if you value your life, and if you value not only your future, but children's futures as well, set an example and do it. We have to do something. And get your governors motivated. Put shit on your social media. Say, yo, Governor Baker, thank you. I'll say it in the video. Governor Baker of Massachusetts. I'm coming out of Bristol County. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your time and your due diligence to look out for us. And thank you, and take a break, get some sleep, and fight this fucking bullshit, and please take the advice I give you. Try calling a governor to tell another governor to start uniting in this country so we can get something done and get this shit over with. Thank you for all other governors. Thank you for your service and your time and your due diligence. I thank again the medical personnel in this video. Thank you for your time. Please take precautions. Take breaks. Try to stay healthy. I am going to be coming in for a test as soon as one is available for me as well. And thank you for giving it to me if you get it. And everyone that's viewing this, I wish you nothing but the best. I wish every victim of anybody who's lost a family member or loved one from COVID-19, my condolences go out to you. And thank you, YouTube administration, for hopefully playing this video all the way through. I have to keep it real. I have to keep it honest. Because in third eye knowledge, conscious and rational, honest, true, peaceful, prosperous information is the order of the day. Peace and love, America.